welcome back to my channel. It's Alexis here. I know I look crazy right now with this makeshift blindfold on. I have no idea what it looks like. I can't see anything. But as you can tell from the title of the video, today I'm going to be taste testing 5, somewhere in this area, different kinds of energy drinks. And I'm trying to figure out which one is the best. And so for me, these are the 5 energy drinks that I see at like all the supermarkets and all of the gas stations and stuff like that. So they might not be exactly what you'd see, and it's definitely not all of them, obviously. I only have 5 here. But I thought it'd be fun to try and taste test them, do a blind taste test to start off. I have a pad of paper, here it is. I have a pad of paper here, so I'm gonna try each one of the 5. I'm gonna write down a number out of 10 that I would rate it. And then afterwards, I'm gonna take my blindfold off, see what I rated it. I'll look at like caffeine content, I'll look at price. I mean, taste is a big one, so that's why I'm blindfolded, because I don't want to look at these. I don't want to have any kind of like preconceived ideas about what it's going to taste like or about which one's which. So I actually had them poured for me off camera, so I have no idea which one's where. So I have NOS 28 Black, which I've never tried before. I have tried NOS before. Red Bull, which I have tried before, and which I basically only drink in like alcoholic drinks. Monster and Rockstar. So those are the 5 that I'm trying. And let's just get right into it. I'm gonna taste them and we're gonna see how this goes. So they are somewhere, so we'll start from this side. Is there any more? No, okay. All right, God. Okay, we're gonna start with this one. We're gonna smell it. Oh, it's like, I can tell it's an energy drink. Oh God, okay. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not bad as I was expecting, to be honest. It has like a really strong, really kind of like in-your-face smell. And I'm trying to think of what it smells like, because it's like, it's almost like a sour smell, but it kind of tastes like a Freezy. Like if anybody ever had those white Freezies, kind of tastes like that with a bit of carbonation. Not as much carbonation as I'd like. I really like really carbonated soft drinks and energy drinks. So it's a little flat for that, but it's not bad. The flavor's not terrible. I'm not necessarily sure if I would be able to drink a full one of these. I know that of the 5, there's 2 small cans and there's 3 big cans. And I find that really interesting because I really want to see like how much caffeine and how much sugar is in each one of them. And compare the 2, so that way it's like, hey, I can drink this little teeny can and get just as much caffeine as drinking this really large one. But I guess we'll see how that goes. But one more sip and then we'll rate it. That's really, okay, that's not bad. All right, I need to put this back somehow. Okay, yeah. All right, it's gonna go back in this general area. Okay, now where'd the paper go? All right, I think that for that one, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. All right, it's not that bad, but definitely could be better. 6 out of 10. I'm gonna put it next. God, where is it? This was a bad idea. Okay, there we go. 6 out of 10. It should be really interesting to see how hyper I am by the end of this video. I'm actually working night shift tonight, so this should be absolutely perfect. Should get me ready. Okay, so here's the next one, I think. If it's not, I'll figure it out. Okay. I think I recognize the smell of this one, because there's some energy drinks that have a really distinct smell, especially when it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you're downing them. All right, let's give this a try. This one is distinctly sweeter. It's not as sour. It doesn't have as much like punch in your face, but it's got quite a bit of an aftertaste, which I'm not a massive fan of. But this one, and we'll see if I'm right afterwards, definitely tastes like something you'd mix with a Jaeger. Yeah, it's okay. Honestly, I think I like the first one better. God, where? Okay, all right. So there's one, there's one. Okay, so this goes back in here somewhere. There we go, okay. All right, number 2. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I think I like the first one better. That one was just kind of didn't really have much going for it. The flavor was okay, but it was kind of more on the subtle side. And like I said, it was a little bit more sweet. This is just a personal preference. I like the little bit of sourness a little bit more. I find that if something's so sweet, I can only have like 2 or 3 sips and then I'm down for the count, I'm out. So if I'm having a full energy drink, it's like I would feel bad wasting half of it, especially since you know, most of these are like around like $3 each or something like that. I'll get into the prices afterwards. I have them all written down. But yeah, that one I'm a little bit less of a fan of. So I think I'm gonna give it a 5. Watch my numbers not even look like numbers. Okay. There we go. 5 out of 10. Alright, now where'd the first one go? Okay, so here's the first one. Alright, second one is somewhere. First, second. Okay. Alright, second and... Okay, here's the third one. Alright. Let's try the third one. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Right off the bat, it smells really, really sweet. Like, honestly, it smells like melted candies. Okay, that's not too bad. Still better than that last one. But it's still really, really sweet. What's funny is that all these flavors, they just like, they all taste really similar. Which, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. They're all energy drinks. I did get like, I tried to get the original flavor in all of them because I know things like Monster and Rockstar and, you know, even NOS and everything. I mean, Red Bull, okay, all of them, have like a bunch of different variations in flavor. So I tried to get like the original flavor in all of them. I thought it was really only fair. So, and they're all, so far, they all kind of taste the same. That one is good. Way too sweet. Doesn't have enough of like a punch to it. Okay, so here's 1, 2. Okay, so that's somewhere in here. There's the other one. Okay. I'm gonna put that one back. I think I'm gonna give that one... It was just so sweet. Like, even after taking those like 2 sips, I'm done. Like, I don't really want any more of it. And I feel like that says something because it's like, if I want to drink one of these, it's because I want the energy from it. So I actually want to drink it. So I don't know. I mean, honestly, it's probably the worst one so far. So I'm gonna give it a 4.5. This is not going well. I should have started off with higher numbers or something like that because I'm like basing them all off of the first one. And the first one actually wasn't that bad. Like, I liked the little hint of sour. I didn't mind that. And then they're just going downhill from there. So, okay, here's the next one. Oh god, okay, we're 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's gonna go there. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to move this out of the way somewhere. There we go, okay. Okay, so number 4. Okay. 4th one. Ooh. I actually really like the smell of this one. It's like, I mean, it smells very tropical. But it just doesn't have that same, like, I don't know, these ones kind of almost had like a sickly kind of smell to them, and I know that sounds bad, like I don't know how else to describe it. It was like a super sickly sweet one, but this one's different. Maybe that's why I'm liking it, because it's like actually different from the other ones. Okay, let's give it a try. Ooh. I went in on that one. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. It's like, it's a little sour. It's a lot, like, it's got a lot more complexity to the flavor than the other ones. The other ones, like, the sugar just, like, hit you, and that's all you could taste. It was just, like, sickly sweet. It was almost kind of, like, syrupy almost. This one, though, has a little bit more going for it. This one's not bad at all. It's, like, very much, like, fruit juicy, which I actually really like because, like I said, I like a little bit more of, like, a sour take of it. I find that if you kind of add fruit juice or if something has like a fruit juice flavor to it, it's got a little bit more of a tinge of sour. I have no idea what kind of fruit this would be though, but that's not bad. I actually really like that. Okay. Okay, this one is probably the best so far. Okay, where does this go? Let's go somewhere in here. Okay. There it is. Okay. This one would be the best so far, I've got to say. I think that this one deserves a good ol' 7 out of 10. I actually really liked it. It still has that like energy taste, like energy drink taste to it. Like, I don't know what it is about energy drinks. They all have like the same kind of underlying taste, but it had like a little bit more flavor to it, a little bit more punch. I really like that. I think that I could probably, you know, continue drinking that. While some of the other ones, like even after these couple sips that I took, like that's it. I don't want any more. So I hope this isn't upside down. I'm gonna give this a 7. Now where does this go? Okay, there's that one. There it goes. Okay, so we're gonna put it right here. All right, now for the last one. Okay. Now see, this one also smells familiar. Some of them just have that smell. But, all right, let's give it a try. Okay, now see, this one's kind of like a cross between the two. So it still has that sweet smell. It has a lot more carbonation than a lot of these first ones do. And it's been sitting for a lot longer because I tried it last, so that's really nice. I like the carbonation. It still has a little bit of sweetness, but there's like a little bit of like zing, like on the back of my tongue, like I can feel it. I'm like, ooh. So that's pretty nice. I actually quite like this one. I think I know what this one is because I do have energy drinks every once in a while. I am a shift worker. So I work night shifts a lot, 12-hour shifts. So every once in a while, I'm struggling. I'll have an energy drink. And sometimes I mix it up, but sometimes I think I go for this one. Alrighty, I'm gonna put this one down. Honestly, I like this one a lot. God, where's this going? Okay, there we go. Okay, that's going there. Where's this? I like this one a lot. Like I said, it's not too sweet. I feel like I could keep drinking it. It's got like a little bit of a zing, but it's not like so much like in your front, like taste wise. And I feel like this is bad because like I don't generally like energy drinks in general. Like I don't like drinking them, and I don't drink coffee or tea either. I just don't consume a lot of caffeine. I'm not a big fan of the taste of coffee or tea. I never really got into it, so I mostly just like drink water. I know that sounds kind of lame for all you coffee drinkers out there, so sorry, but I don't drink energy drinks a lot. So for me, it's like there's never going to be like the 10 out of 10 energy drink unless it is like amazing, because the taste is always like it has that energy drink taste. But this one, there it is, this one is definitely the best one so far, and so I think I'm gonna give this one an 8. There we go. Is that an 8? I don't know. An 8 out of 10. So 8 out of 10. We're gonna set it by, I think it's this one. I'm gonna set it by this one. There we go. Okay, so I've tried them all. You heard my opinions on just the taste. Most of them I found too sweet. I really like that little bit of like zing to it. So I guess like the little bit of sourness just like keep you interested, because otherwise it's just so sweet that you wouldn't be able to finish like a full can of it. And I have put my number rating out of 10 on these pieces of paper in front of me. Hopefully I put them in front of the right ones, because if not, I'm gonna have to go figure out which one's which. All right, so I'm gonna finally undo this and we're gonna see what they look like and which ones were where. Oh my God. Oh, okay, that's bright. Okay, alright, okay. So, okay. We'll start at Rockstar, which is the first one that I tried. God, my hair's a mess now. Okay. We'll start at Rockstar. Rockstar is not one that I usually drink. You can get it all over the place, I know that. It usually retails for about, I think it's $2.50, and you can get it from, like, I got all these from, like, my local, I think it was Superstore? Sobeys. It was either Superstore or Sobeys. They're very similar here. And I think it was $2.50. I've seen it for $2.99 before, and a lot of the times things like Rockstar will come on for like $2 for $5 and stuff like that. So that's Rockstar. Look at the color of that. That is like neon. That is insane. It kind of looks like really flat beer. Actually, no, I lied. Red Bull does. Okay. So I give this one a 6 out of 10. It was super sweet. And it wasn't too bad. Not as bad as I was expecting, to be honest. Sometime I'm going to have to try like different flavors, because I know that a lot of people are like, there's like so many different flavors of Rockstar. I see like all the colors and everything. There's a ton of people who like the yellow version of this and like the coffee version of Monster and stuff like that. So maybe someday I'm going to have to try those. But for now, so this is your like standard 473 milliliter can. And it has 260 calories. Not bad. Holy God. There's 60 grams of sugar. 60. Oh my God. That is insane. That is 60% of your daily intake of sugar in just one of these. Oh my God. Oh my God. And it has 160 milligrams of caffeine. Okay, I actually don't know how much caffeine is a lot of caffeine, so I guess I'll just compare between all of them, and we'll probably get like a base, because like I would assume that these have a lot of caffeine if they're an energy drink, but oh my god, 60 grams of sugar. And then the rest of it is just like, there's like 523% of your daily intake of riboflavin, not even sure what that's for, and 500% of your vitamin B12, that's not too bad, all right, there you go, and 235% of your vitamin B6, oh my god, okay. So 160 milligrams caffeine, that's what we're going to take away from that, and 60 grams of sugar, because sugar and caffeine are the two things that I really want to focus on in these, because like, I don't know, like, the caffeine is what makes it the energy drink, and the sugar is just insane what they can pack into like a little thing of sugar. So this one I ended up giving a 6. It was okay, it wasn't bad. I could probably, like, this is a fairly, it's a decent sized can, like it's one of the bigger cans. I don't know if I'd be able to finish the whole one, but a 6 out of 10. All right, next up is Red Bull. I think I said that I knew this one was Red Bull because this is one of the few energy drinks that I have had. You mix it with Jaeger, but like it's got like that kind of like flat beer or even apple juice kind of look to it. And we're gonna take a look at the ingredients. So it's 250 mils. It's only 110 calories, so it's half the amount of calories of this. And I mean, it's less than half of the amount. It has 27 grams of sugar, so a little bit less sugar than this. And then it has 80 milligrams of caffeine. So what did I say this one had? This one had 160 milligrams and this one has 80. So this one has 60 grams of sugar and this one has 27. So it's got half. Okay, so this one is basically just like half of everything that the Rockstar is. Has half the sugar, it's half the caffeine, half the calories. So if you needed 2 of these energy drinks, it'd be this equivalent of drinking this one. So I ended up giving this one a 5 because it was so sweet. I've never been like a massive fan of the Red Bull taste, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah, 5 out of 10. I'm gonna keep it at the 5, and we're gonna move on to Monster. So this one has 210 calories, has 54 grams of sugar, so almost the same amount as this. 210 calories, almost the same amount. And then caffeine has 166 milligrams, so it has 6 more milligrams of caffeine, and then the rest of it's fairly standard. They're all looking like it's basically the same. Like, they all have like fairly similar sugar, calorie, and caffeine content for the size of the can. Okay, that's good. And it looks very similar to the Red Bull. This one I gave the lowest. I gave it a 4.5 out of 10 because it was so sweet. Like, it's super syrupy. You can even smell it. Oh, sorry. Like, when you smell it, you can smell the sugar in it, and I was not a fan. Okay, this one though, this one is interesting. So I've actually seen this in store before. I have never tried it. This was my first time ever trying it, and this was the one when I tried it, I was like, whoa, like, different flavor. These ones are all like really like along the same like flavor profile. This one was completely different though. So if we were to compare it to Red Bull, this one has 140 calories, this one has 110, 35 grams of sugar, 27, and then when you get down to the caffeine, it has 80 milligrams, this one also has 80, so these are both super similar. They're also similar in price because I found more or less that the smaller cans are around the $2.50 range and the big cans are around the $3 range. Obviously there's like sales and stuff where you can, like, I've seen it for Monster, I've seen it for NOS, where you can get 2 for $5, and I find that Red Bull's like basically always on for 2 for $5. Maybe that's just me, but I find that you can generally get them around the $2.50 to $3 range. And so, I mean, like, it's not that bad, but at the same time, it's like if you're having one of these like every night shift or every day, that really adds up. I mean, you can obviously buy them in bulk for cheaper and stuff like that, but this is not an inexpensive hobby. I mean, it's less expensive than like your fancy coffees if you want to get your caffeine in, but like there's so much sugar in these. Oh, I can feel like all the bubbles coming up now from drinking all these ones. So like I said, this one, super similar to the Red Bull. Almost exactly the same. It's a 250 ml can, they're both the same 250 mils, 140 calories, 35 grams of sugar, and then 80 grams caffeine. And so the last one is the NOS. Oh, I forgot to say, I did give this one a 7 out of 10. I really like the different flavor. It was like that little bit more of like the sour, and I guess it's from the acai because it says, yeah, 28 black acai. So Plus, I've got to say, I really like the packaging on this one. It's like, it's super sleek. It almost has like a, like it's still a little bit shiny, but it almost has like a soft touch. While all these ones, like you can like feel that it's like the metal, but this one's like soft touch, so it's kind of cool, a little more fancy. And I gave that one a 7 out of 10. Plus, look at that color. Oh my god, it's like fruit punch. And I think I said that it was fruit, and I never would have guessed acai. I haven't drank acai or really tasted it before. It's supposed to be a superfood, but I don't really see anything different about the amount of like vitamin B12 and stuff, if anything. So like these large ones, you're getting like 590% of your vitamin B12, and this one you're getting like 83%. So if this one's half the size of this, if you double it, you're still only getting like 160% of your B12, and this one you're still getting like 600%. I really don't know what would happen if you like what happens when you drink, or I guess like just ingest so much more of your daily intake than you need of like B12 and B6 and stuff like that. That is a question for another time. I'm sure it'll just make your pee turn different colors. But yeah, this one, nothing too crazy about it. And then our last one is NOS, which I was able to pick out of the lineup because I have had this one before. I actually do enjoy this one. This is the original, and then it comes in like a green sour one and a purple grape one. Green sour, nasty, don't ever try it. Disgusting, waste of money. The purple grape one though, seriously, tastes like you're drinking candy. It is insane. You won't even feel like you're drinking an energy drink, and it's kind of dangerous because you'll want to finish it, and you'll want to finish it like right away. You won't like bring like, oh my god. Okay, anyway. So this is your basic 473 mils. It has 210 calories, which is the same amount of calories as the Monster. 53 grams of sugar, which is actually the lowest of sugar out of all the big ones, because this one had 54 grams and this one had 60. And then caffeine, it had 160 milligrams of caffeine. These are all the exact same. Has the exact same, it's got the 600% B12, 220% B6. Like they all have the exact same amount of basically what seems like everything. So the only thing that changes in each one of these is like their own little like, is their own flavor profile. So this one says that it is guarana and inositol. I don't even know what that is. God, look at this. One of the ingredients, sunset yellow guana extract. I have no idea if I'm saying that right, sorry. But yeah, so this one I gave an 8 out of 10. I actually quite like it. It's got like a little bit of the sourness that I like. It's not as sweet. It's a lot more carbonated than the other ones. And I just like the flavor a lot more. Like these ones are just all too sweet. Honestly, if I was to buy again of these flavors anyway, I would really only buy these two. And you can tell from what I gave them. So this one I gave the 8 out of 10. I could keep on drinking this, and I actually might finish this because I have my night shift tonight. So it should be good, but yeah, just gonna have another sip. And it still has its carbonation. Like it's been sitting out here for the whole time I've been filming, plus a little bit before because he had to like pour them out and everything, and then I had to get set up, yada yada yada. For me, NOS is the winner, followed by the 28 Black, then Rockstar, then Red Bull, and then Monster. But I've got to say, Red Bull will always have a special place as long as it is mixed with Jaeger. Alright, well that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I actually had a lot of fun doing it. I know it was a little crazy at the start there, coming with a blindfold and everything like that, but I just wanted to have fun with it. And I hope you guys, you know, give it a try. If you already drink energy drinks, you want to try some more, you know, these are my opinions of these ones. Obviously, there's a ton more. If you guys want to see more, let me know. But other than that, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.